Hi, I'm Arran, and today I am going to be reviewing the red Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Ninjetti Red Ranger Rocky DeSantos, aka Steve Cardenas, who appeared in the Once and Always special episode. If I can, I'll put the link to it in the description below. But anyway, onto the figure. So, on the front of the box, in the window, you see Rocky, the red Ninjetti Ranger, which is amazing. On the side, you see part of his face, which is amazing again, and circling around to the back you see a picture or a image of him doing a pose with the effects piece, which looks absolutely fantastic. Oh, and he's wearing a white belt as well, just like the others. And circling round to the other side, you get to see the wrapped round version of his helmet. Circling round to the front again now, and by the way, the colour on these figures is perfect. Yeah, the colours on these figures is really great. Now, I have one issue with... Well, it's not an issue with the figure. It's more what Hasbro's done, actually. It's on their website, they call it the Red Ninja Ranger, which it should actually be called the Red Ninjetti Ranger. So I do wish Hasbro would change that. But then again, I don't think these are available anymore because they've been out a year, and also on the front of the chest, you see the power line. It's the ape, not the T-Rex. It's the ape. Now, a quick note, actually, I've had a few people ask me, and I know Bruno's had a lot of people ask him whether Hasbro will be bringing out the movie figures of the actual Rangers in their suits. Now, some people have said no, they won't, because they don't own. Disney owns the rights to the Mighty Morphin movie, which they do, but also Hasbro has a deal with Disney because they sell they own the rights to a couple of the Disney toy lines. So yes, I do think we'll see them. I don't know when, but I do think we will see them. So, just hang on, guys. I definitely think you will see them. And if I hear any news or get any whispers of them actually making them, I will let you guys know. But yes, I do think they will be making them, so stay tuned. So, anyway, let's get him out of the box, shall we? So here he is out of the box, looking absolutely fantastic. Again, as I said, he has the 8 power corner on his chest, the diamonds on the boots and the cuffs, and even around the rim of the chest piece is amazing. I think they've absolutely nailed the detail on these figures. And also on the back, I noticed that the kind of headscarf thing, the bits kind of almost going the whole way down his back, which I don't think any of the others have that long a piece. But I could be wrong. And also he's wearing the white kind of belt, which goes with along the continuity of these figures. And to be honest, I am really glad I actually got this set. Because believe it or not, guys, I almost passed on this set because I was buying a lot at the same time when these came out, and it was a hell of a lot of money for me to spend. But Mum just said, look, I know you're going to buy them anyway, so just do it. So in the end, I just went ahead and got them, and I'm actually glad I did get them because I used to have the originals, and also these I think are the best ever ones we got, and even when the Legacy line was going, when Bandai was running it, we didn't get these figures. We got the movie figures, which are great. We got an absolutely awesome Ivan Ooze figure, which is great, but we never actually got a set of Ninjetti figures. Which I was quite gutted that we didn't actually, but since Hasbro's owned the franchise, we got a lot more since. But anyway, Rocky looks absolutely fantastic. Design on the suit, as I said, is amazing, and I love kind of all the creases they put in the suits and like they've been used. And also, I think now I have had absolutely no QC issues with mine so far. I know some people have had some with theirs, like. But anyway, let's have a look at him with his civilian head on. So here is Rocky, aka Steve Hardiness, with his civilian head on, which I actually really like. It actually looks like him. Compared to the season 2 version of Walter Jones, that is terrible, absolutely terrible. And even Bruno said it's terrible, and it takes a lot for him to say it's terrible. So, as you can see on the back, the kind of headband thing goes down his back quite far. The whole design of the entire suit is amazing. Again, his pinless body, which again I love, and I think they've actually kind of got the hair right as well. At least for back then, what it was like in the movie. It's completely different now, obviously, but in the movie it was exactly like that. And as you can see on his chest, he has the Ninjetti ape power coin, and yeah, that looks fantastic. There's one line in the movie that I remember that he did, that he said when he was jumping off a building onto one of the ectomorphicon titans. Try saying that without teething. It's one of Ivan Ooter's main monsters you see at the end. Aisha says, "Hang on, Rocky," and he says, I'm hanging," as he's got his ninja sword arms wrapped around this ectomorphicon titan, and the ectomorphicon titan is swinging him around, and eventually he loses his grip and ends up on his back. But I think that is one of Steve Cardenas', aka Rocky's, most famous catchphrases from the movie anyway. But yeah, he looks amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, I've seen some comments, not recently, but when these originally were first announced, some people have said that they should have come with the morphers, not on the belts, but with them, because sometimes they would be in these suits and so a monster would be attacking Angel Grove, and they still do the original morphing sequence, so they would have their morphers. So I've seen some people say that they should have come with the morphers, but with these new remastered figures you do get the morphers. So if you're careful, you might be able to mould the morphers to go with these. But if you do decide to do that, please be careful, because you will be taking a risk. And if you ruin it, you'll either have to buy yourself a new figure. But anyway, love this figure. Let's have a look at the accessories. So we are now on to Steve Cardenas' accessories. Sorry, Rocky DeSantos. I keep calling him Steve Cardenas because of, well, I've met him so many times that I call him Steve, and because in Once and Always in the credits, he's known, his name is, on the intro, is Steve Cardenas as Rocky, so I'm out of habit, I always call him Steve. Anyway, back onto the figure. I got severely distracted then. Sorry guys. Put your head back in the game, Arran. So this is the Steve Cardenas' effects piece, which again I absolutely love. It's kind of this pearlescent-y type of effect. And this one, I believe, goes on his hand. Because you can see it's a lot smaller than the others. But I do like the effect of them, and that's the whole of where his hand would go in. Now, I know a couple of people that don't like the effects pieces, but to me, not having an effects piece with these Rangers would just seem a bit weird. And okay, if you don't want to use them, don't use them, but me personally, I like using them. So I like doing certain poses with them. Anyway, on to the other head now. That sounds wrong. So this is him all masked up in his Ninjetti mask, which again I think looks, to be honest, I can only see his eyes, but I think it actually does look like him. So I'm gonna show you the scarf now, which, well, to be honest, you would have seen it in my other reviews, but this is the Red Rangers one. This goes over the ball joint before you put that head on to hold the, to hide the ball joint, which is a great idea. So yeah, this is the kind of scarf bit. It's just big enough to go over the neck piece of the ball joint. One thing I will say really quickly is make sure you don't lose these, because if you do, you will have a ugly ass looking ball joint in the video, so make sure you don't lose these. Anyway, onto the hands. So with the hands, there's something different, which I will show you now. So that is if I can pick them up. So as you can see, he's doing the kind of weird pose with his hand again, which he actually did. I remember him doing it. It's kind of a, I don't know what you call it. It's almost like a claw thing. So yeah, that's that. And also, be careful of these bits, the bits that poke in the holes, to attach them to the main figure. And they bend quite easily, so be careful. And this one as well is doing I think it's pretty much the same pose. Again, looks absolutely fantastic. Again, I say be careful with that bit, because they can bend and eventually they will break off if you bend them too much. And that's it for the hands. So yeah, that's his accessories. They all look great. The whole figure looks great, actually. That's the end of this review. Bye bye from Arran.